Hi there, it's Dave from Project 42, Nothing Gained Cosmogen. Today I'm just going to give you a rundown of a load of different guitars. So you see a lot of videos out on YouTube at the moment where they sort of compare a cheap guitar to an expensive guitar. I'm going to compare cheap guitars to cheap guitars. So personally, I love buying lots of different guitars. Don't spend more than sort of £100 on a guitar. Love to see what they can do. Some have different tones, some are basically firewood. eBay is brilliant for sort of doing auction betting, etc. So what I'm going to do is just play a few of the guitars that I've bought over time, tell you a little bit about what they are, and I'm going to set them up with the same guitar tone on the same pickup settings, so both pickups live, and judge for yourself if you think they're good or if you think they're absolute garbage. So let's kick this off. So first one, which is a recent acquisition, is a Kay guitar from the 1970s. This one's been customised by some guy from the 1980s, early 80s. He's put a Shaler acoustic pickup and wired it into the whole setup. Interestingly, it gives a crap load of feedback. So not quite sure what he was using it for, but what we're going to do is we've set up a recording of Metallica's guitar sound from the battery sound. So we're going to play every single guitar through the battery sound effect for James Hetfield's guitar, and we'll see what it sounds like. Won't be playing battery, easiest one for us to sort of hear it through, the tone wise, will be Enter Sandman. So let's start off with this one. Yes, whoever says it for first person puts a comment in there about it not being palm muted over the verse. That is because this little acoustic pickup is feeding back a lot. So on the palm mute, and all you get is the kind of the high pitch pickup. But interesting little guitar. It's three little tiny little switches, which switches like their version at the time with different pickup selectors. So bit of an interesting guitar. So let's see what else we've got to play today. So next guitar is a Fernandez Dragonfly. This not sure on exactly the variety on this one because it's a little bit hard to find historic news. This looks like a 1980s Dragonfly. Again, setting up on a middle pickup. So both actions. Looks like pickups have either been swapped out. They look a little bit to me like Iron Gear humbuckers. But let's play this one. So that guitar cost about 100 quid. The one before, the K, paid about £31 for. These were both eBay guitars. So the next one is a Flying V by Harley Benton. Tend to get these from Thoman's online. Bought this one for about 100 quid. Get a middle pickup. Very light wood. No, not a huge amount of action. It's not the most warm playing. So when you pick it up, you just don't feel that connection with the guitar. But we'll see what it sounds like. There you go. Yes, that is it. Harley Benton, can't say really anything more on that one. This, I can't really play Metallica on because it is so heavily detuned. So we'll play some sludgier stuff on this. But this is a Academy from Australia. It has effectively what I could only imagine to be a mahogany body. Which feels the weight of a basically a dining room table. Someone's taken a dining room table and put it into a guitar. It weighs a ton, so I could never imagine playing that as a live guitar, but this one's been detuned down to A, with some heavy gauges put onto it. So. As you can probably tell, I never play on that guitar, so sorry for bum notes and the inability to play anything on that. Okay, this one. The Academy was bought in Australia 18 years ago for about $80 out there, I'm guessing, and then brought back to me when I was out there. Okay, this one is Ibanez. Exact make and model is an RGA32. This one's had 8185's EMG pickups put into it. So of course we expect it to sound a bit better because it's an active. So let's see this one. So you could say, well, compared to the other ones, this would be more expensive because of the pickups, etc. But again, through hunting through eBay, I got that for £100. Okay, so this one is it's the Epiphone SG Pro. So sorry if you missed that. Epiphone SG Pro. This has got the push-pull knobs for switching your humbuckers to single coil. This one, again, this is B stock from GAC Music Store, and again, just over £100. Okay, now, next one in the list is a Gibson. So I'm sure pretty much anyone that's watching the YouTube video will know a Gibson. So Chinese made guitar, made to look like a Gibson guitar. So this particular one I've had for a couple of years. The pickups were awful when I got them, so it was swapped out, and these are Dragonfire pickups. These are Screamers. Check them out, very cool, very cool different pickups to have in there, and if you haven't tried them, definitely worth looking out. So a pair of humbuckers in there were about £60. So this is what this one does for me. That one. Again, that one about 150, then the pickup. So that was probably a bit more expensive than I originally set out for on the video, but under 200 in total. Okay, this one. This is an Aria Pro TS400, or 4 Sound as it stands for. Matsumoto guitar from the 1970s. This is from that period. This is the transitional period. So these ones are relatively rare. This has got lots of dinks. This is my second guitar I ever bought at the age of 18. So it's 20 years old, or even more than 20 years old now. But it's an absolutely wonderful guitar. So let's see what this one sounds like. There you have it. That guitar, when originally bought, was about 120 quid. Obviously nowadays you can't really get those for that sort of price, but this is kind of I guess the education of, if you buy things when they're, get good deals when you can, you never know, they might be value. So we have a Schecter. This is an Omen Extreme 7-string. Again, picked this one up second hand, 100 quid. So let's see what it sounds like. So, Omen Extreme. Okay, so the next one, if you ever go on lines like these weird websites, Geek, etc., you'll find them advertising guitars for like 50 quid. This is one such guitar. So, another Chinese. Okay, so sorry about that. That was a bit of a technical hiccup there. We lost connection to the cable. So, swapped the cable over back into the actual recording. So, this, as I was previously mentioning, was an Irin, whatever that's called. Weird shaped guitar, meant to look very heavy metal, etc. It's got 2 humbuckers and a single coil with 3-way splitter, and 1 tone and 1 volume. Let's play it. There you go, that's an Irin. Okay, next one. So next guitar is a Jackson. It's a PS67 Jackson Performer, Jackson Kelly shape. This is literally just got volume control, pickup selector. That's it. No tone, none of the other stuff on it. This is probably third, fourth guitar I ever bought. Cost at the time, I don't know, 150 quid. Okay, so the last guitar down this side is, you'll have seen those sort of things, you can buy yourself a kit for like £80, £90, if not less. I can't remember, this one here cost about 50, 55. And then obviously all the painting and doing minor engravement jobs in it, and etc. Changing the scratch plate to match it. Like the back of it is all kind of engraved and It's done with like a nitros lacquer and all that sort of stuff on it. So about 100 quid all in once you've done everything. Also on here, this has had it's got rid of the pickups that came with it, and this has now got iron gear pickups in. So let's play this one. Cool. So that's one half the room done. Let's check this side out. Okay. So this one looks promising. However, this is probably the cheapest one I've got here, which is Gear for Music. So this is kind of Telecaster style. Telecaster style guitar with an F-Sol. I can't even remember what they call this one now. This has got stock pickups. This has not been changed. This is exactly as you get it. Gear for Music on the head. You can pick these up for about 30 quid on eBay. Cool. Okay. Oops. One more guitar broken. Now, this one. This is LTD ESP. Bought this one 7-8 years ago. Used it as my main guitar for a while. Not anymore, but yeah. One rail pickup, one humbucker pickup, tone, volume, and freeway switch. About 180 quid at the time. Less now because you can buy these second hand. Very, very thin neck. Definitely got a lot of weight in that town. Okay, we've got 4 more to go. Okay, this one. No clue what this is. This was picked up as an eBay item. Some guy had been giving it to him at a guitar shop to basically giving it for like a couple of quid or something like that to tidy up, clean, repair. It's been a custom build of some sort, but done a really nice job on it. It's 2 different humbuckers. No idea what type of humbuckers. They put a Wilkinson single coil pickup in it. Standard freeway switch, 2 tones, 1 volume. Looks like a basswood body on it. Picked this one up for about £45, I think it was. But very weird guitar with the different pickups in it. But let's see how it sounds. Go. Okay, so this is another Gibson, or Gibson as we call it. So this one is what I call the Green Dragon. Again, this is a Gibson guitar from, sorry, I've got a wasp. Okay, so I'm back. So yeah, slightly different look and feel to the room. Done it a bit later on in the day, just to finish this one off. So what we've got is the three final guitars I wanted to show you. So this is, as I was saying, this is the Green Dragon, as I call it, Gibson copy, Les Paul copy, and this has had iron gear humbuckers put in. So quite similar to the one that was in the Dragonfly Fernandez. So let's see what this one sounds like. Technically speaking, this is not a £100 guitar, so the guitar was about 110, and then the pickups are about another 60, so about £170 for that one. Okay, second to last. Now, if you're looking through eBay, you will find hundreds of these guitars. So this is an Aria STG series Strat. Now I like Arias, I like the history behind them, so I thought, you know what, saw this on eBay, 30 quid, thought I'd take a punt, and I will get use out of this particular guitar for something, but for most tones it's just not really that suitable, but let's see what you think for 30 quid. Not bad, 30 quid. Final one. Bear with me while I get it out. Okay, so this one, again, this cost 100 quid at eBay. So, this is the Epiphone Prophecy FX series. This has got Epi active pickups, so it has active pickups but also can be switched to passive if your battery runs out. So for 100 quid I really just jumped at the chance on that one. So let's play this one. We're going to do it in two take-ins in this one, so the first one will be inactive. He says. There we go. May need to have a look at that. So, okay, first one is in with active then. So that's it. So let me know what you think about all the different guitars. See if you think there's different tones. Some of those, as I said, they range anything from £30 up to 200. But all of them would be what we would always call budget guitars. So Let me know what you thought of any of the particular guitars. Let me know if you'd like to hear any of them in different tones, different guitar sounds. Check it out. Keep rocking out there.